Today I want to spend a little bit of time talking about Skyview trading and whether or not I think it's a scam and whether or not I think it's worth the money. We're going to start off on their website at skyviewtrading.com. Now first, a little bit about myself. I've done a lot of stock market and options trading over the past 20 years. I consider myself pretty close to an expert at it. I've tried a lot of different systems, learned from a lot of different people. I will say 75% early on, especially, of what I learned online from various pay sites were probably scams. 25% got a little bit of knowledge from and were probably worth the money. Lately, I've had a little better luck. I would say some of the ones that you see that just have outrageous claims, like make $17,000 this week or make a $65,000 a year income. Some of those, when they throw those kind of figures out, I would say the majority of those are probably scams in my opinion. I'd have to look at each one to tell you for sure, but I would say when they start throwing big numbers out to lure you in, then there's a high probability it's going to be a scam. Skyview Trading is actually one that I found last year, and I thought it was very interesting. I liked, once I got into their system, honestly I liked the way they trade. It was a little different than I'd traded in the past using options. As you can see from their website, they have a lot of knowledge, a lot of information right here on the side about what they do. I would urge you to do the free video courses. Just put your name, email in. Yes, you're going to get some other emails from them, but the video courses give you a pretty good idea of what types of trading they do. So I would recommend doing that. Click on the Learn More. Also, will give you some information about the types of trading that they do. They have a number of little headlines on here: how to generate consistent income, how to profit in any market direction, strategies to hedge your current portfolio, strategies used by top performing hedge funds. In my opinion, from what I saw from them, most of that is true. I think that they do offer these types of things that they're saying that they offer. You get some of the benefits here, being an elite membership, which we were at one time. Everything you see on here they do offer. The live trade recordings I thought was very good. If you don't know how to set up your platform, they've got good courses on that. You get the trade alerts just like they say. The trade alerts are on time, and we found that we could get the same fields they did, which a lot of these programs, they will give you trade alerts with fields that you just can't get. So it's very difficult to determine how successful or unsuccessful their strategy is. The trading courses they have are not very long. A lot of programs like these, you get very long, very in-depth trading courses that are kind of a pain, to be honest. One thing I found very refreshing about Skyview Trading is their courses were well designed. They gave you just the information you needed, really nothing extra, and they were easy to follow. There wasn't a lot of fluff in them, a lot of wasting of your time. It really just got right down to how they traded, what they looked for, and how it worked. We'll switch over now to our website and give you a little information about what we found. I'm not going to get in too much in depth on how exactly they trade, because that's their proprietary information, and regardless of how I feel pro or con about their service, I wouldn't give that out on anyone that we review. So they say they teach you about debit spreads, credit spreads, neutral trades, adjustments, platform setup, portfolio management, and some advanced strategy. Did all those things in their courses. We really liked it. Again, it went very well for us, and I liked the way they had it designed. The pros that I can say about their system: first of all, it was very easy to learn, which is always nice. You can duplicate it on your own once you know what you're looking at. The training is short and easy to understand, as I mentioned before. The system is probability based, so you do not have to be a chart expert or technical analysis expert, which I thought it was really refreshing. Yes, you can use charts and you can look for support and resistance before you place trades, and that probably does increase your overall chances of success. But you don't have to. It's all probability based, and it's all based on a certain group of stocks and a certain group of EFTs. So you don't have to keep up with 2,000 stock symbols. You're looking at the same ones over and over. They had a very high trade success rate, and when we followed them, we got the same results. You're talking, depending, one month we got a 90% success rate. Another month, when the market was very volatile, it was an 80% success rate. I will say the more volatile the market is, the harder it is to get the higher success rates. If you go through TD Ameritrade, you can get some very cheap options commissions through Skyview, which was another huge plus. They do have a live chat. They discuss the trades that you see and other trades. So if you want a higher volume of trades, which I would urge you to go into any trading system slowly, but long term, if you want a higher volume of trades, then there are more in the live chat than what you get notified of as official Skyview trades. You can see that they do trade their system. You can also trade their system and still have a real job. You don't have to sit in front of your computer all the time. It's great if you can and look at the live chat, but you don't have to. Probably the negatives, to us, the monthly subscription rate was a little bit higher than what we've seen with similar services. It's up. You're going to have to determine whether or not that's too high. Again, it's not outrageously high. It's just on the higher end of these type services that you would see. So that would be a con for us. They have a lifetime subscription, which, if you're going to do this forever, it's a good value. But up front, it's expensive. Again, you look at some other trading strategies out there, some other trading websites. This is on the higher end of that. The profit-loss ratio is really bad. Yeah, that's the problem, or the result of a high probability system. The higher, typically speaking, the higher percentage your trades are being successful, the lower your profit is as compared to the 10% of trades you lose. Now, that's fine as a whole. I mean, if you make, let's say you make $100 on 90% of your trades, but you lose $150 on 10% of your trades, well, you still made a lot of money. So it's just something you have to be aware of. On that 1 or 2 months a year when the market gets really volatile, you could hit a string of losses that you'll make up over the other 10, 11 months of the year. But if you're unlucky to get in at that first month and have things go bad, then it could hurt you, because your losses typically will be much larger than your gains with their strategy. But again, 90% of the time you'll be successful. So don't jump in too fast, I guess is what I'm trying to tell you, if you do decide to go with Skyview trading. You want to ease into it, slowly increase the number of trades you have, slowly increase your risk. If you jump in all at once and you hit one of those bad months, then you may have some issues, because the losses are higher than the gains when you do have losses. It seemed a little odd to us, I don't know if this is a con really, but it seemed a little odd to us that the guy that was in the chat room wasn't the two owners of the site or the system. Now, the guy in the chat room, his name's Christos, does a fabulous job. Answers questions, he's always there. We were very happy with him and the way he handled the chat room and the way they answered questions. So there's not a problem with it. We just thought it was a little odd. Overall, do I think it's a scam? No, I don't think it's a scam. I think they've got a pretty good, unique system that is very easy to learn if you're new to options trading. If you've been in options trading a while, you'll catch on pretty fast to their system. I think that overall, it's probably a good value. It's just a little on the high end. The only huge negative I would have, because I really can't count the profit-loss ratio against them, because that's the way those trades are designed. So that's just a function of those type of trades. So really the only thing I would say is, guys, Skyview Trading, if you're listening, let's drop the price a little, the monthly subscription a little bit. I know you're upgrading your website. I know you're making things bigger and better, and you're going to provide a lot of value in the future. I get that, but for some of us, it can be a little expensive on the monthly side. And then long term, the lifetime subscription is probably a pretty good value. It was an excellent value when they first came out with it, but as people started to join it, they raised the price, which I understand. They rewarded the people that got on there early. So I don't blame them for that. But if you're looking at the lifetime subscription right now, when we were doing this video, it's just too high for us. But overall, we like Skyview Trading. We can recommend it to you as a program that if you're into options trading, you really need to take a look at. If you would, subscribe to our channel so that we'll keep producing these types of videos. Please like this video. I'm going to put a link below to Skyview Trading so that you can go to their website and take a look at them. We are not an affiliate with them for them. We get no money from them whatsoever. I'm also going to put a link to this blog on our website in case you want to read through some of the things I went over here today. And we'll see you next time.